Hey y'all, I finally found it. I've been looking for this wine ever since I heard that it's Gary V's favorite Sauvignon Blanc. So I finally got my hands on it. One of the only 3 bottles my local store got. The 2019 Cloudy Bay. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. Before we begin today's video, if you like it, maybe think about liking it, sharing it with some friends, leaving a comment, and maybe subscribing and clicking that notifications bell so you can get notified when future videos or live streams are posted. So today I'm going to be reviewing a wine that Gary Vaynerchuk has said that he thought was the best Sauvignon Blanc that he could find. It is the Cloudy Bay from New Zealand. It is 2019. It is 13% alcohol by volume, and I paid, splurge alert, open and honest here, $26 for it. And it was one of those things where I had 3 bottles in my store. I've been looking for this wine for about 9 months now, and I just finally found it. So $26 for something I've been searching for 9 months, it's worth the splurge, or at least I hope it is. Anyway, let's actually get to this wine. So first of all, screw top, +1, not uncommon with New Zealand wines. All right, so with that, let's take a look at the color on this wine. It looks New Zealandy. It is I'll say pale lemon green, no artifacts, no cloudiness. On the nose, ooh, medium plus intensity. Ooh, wow. Let me refresh my battery. Medium plus intensity, dude, this has some funky kitty juice going in this. Cat urine, cat pee, also no, but funky kitty juice is more fun to say. So if you're ever at a tasting and you want to use that, that's fine. If you're like leaving a tasting note, just make sure that you write that little TM in the corner so people know it's trademarked for Wine on the Dime. Yeah, funky kitty juice, asparagus, lime, grapefruit peel. It's like maybe a touch of peach, a little bit of a gooseberry, tons of grass, like fresh cut grass. This is not what I normally find. I normally find them like over tropical. This is very, very green. But it's also very stereotypically Sauvignon Blanc. That cat pee, the fact it has a medium plus intensity, all of those elements are really playing into this. The green, like there's like a little bit of a green apple. The more I kind of move it around, the more I'm getting. There's also like a minerality that's going into this wine. It's like a quartz rock. Yeah, like a wet kind of stone. So that it smells really interesting. But I don't know if it tastes good. So let's get to that. Interesting, it's actually got pretty good heft to it. Medium plus body. Palate is medium plus too. That'll be more intense. Acid, medium plus. Alcohol, medium. Yeah, medium. Finish is going on for a while. What hits you in the approach is that greenness. The greenness really hits you. And then it kind of moves into like the stone fruit citrus. And then it kind of moves into like that little bit of like that gooseberry. But then like the green kind of comes back. Has this like ebb and flow of the green elements all the way through it. It's got a medium finish. But the cat pee, if you're someone who doesn't like that funky kitty juice that tends to happen in some of these wines, especially like Sauvignon Blanc, I'm probably not gonna like this. For me, I tolerate it to a certain degree, but this is going on for a while still. So, I mean, if you like the cat pee thing, it's like really your thing, then I mean, you could probably say this has a medium plus finish, maybe even going on long. Like I said, I tolerate it. It's not the main thing I look for. Though the asparagus note, like it makes me wonder if my pee is gonna smell later, because that is moderately intense on the nose. Okay, so it's there on the palate. Oh, and now the lime and some of the citrus, and now I'm getting asparagus again. So asparagus grass, it's really fun how one kind of goes away, the other one comes in, and then they're both kind of sticking around in the finish, but with the green being a little bit higher. So I really, this is a very interesting wine. It's not like the typical like passion fruit, grapefruit, peach, lime bombs that my wife really likes that I get. This is a totally different type of Sauvignon Blanc from the same area, which is her favorite area for Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and get to the blend. So from a balance standpoint, you're in balance. I think the alcohol is there, I think the acid's there, I think the overall intensity and the structure, and the body, everything works out really well, so full point there. All right, so going into length, I'm gonna give you half a point as a medium finish. There are some people who might really enjoy some of that cat pee stuff, and like I said, it's probably a fetish and you need to get looked at. But on the other aspect of it, it's there are things that last and then there are things that don't. And the things I find the most enjoyable go for about 30 seconds or so I'm gonna give you medium finish. Intensity, medium plus on both, gonna give you half a point. And complexity, whew, lots of green, I get some citrus, I get some, I'm gonna give you half a point. This is a very, very unique wine compared to a lot of the ones I've had from New Zealand, but it's unique, but it doesn't have all of the other elements of the other wines. If I was getting like passion fruit and some other stuff, all right, I said it kind of smells like wet quartz, but when I taste it, I can notice it, but it's significantly diminished compared to what it is on the nose. So on the palate, that minerality is less intense. So overall complexity is still gonna give you half a point. So in the end, that gives you 2.5 points. I'm going to give you a very good. And the reason why is because it's so unique compared to a lot of the mass market Sauvignon Blanc that I find. They tend to be leaning towards that tropical, that very fruity. This is very more like herbaceous green. It has that really kind of, I do enjoy having that element of the funky kitty juice included in it. But I'm also getting hints like of that tropicality that I typically find with other ones. If this wine had a longer finish on the fruit and more of those tropical elements I enjoy in some of the other wines, like having like passion fruit would be a great example. Like if I could get some good passion fruit out of this wine would be a very, very solid, very good, if not a contender for great. So Cloudy Bay, you're on the right track. I really do enjoy it. And I think ultimately what it's gonna come down to is whether or not you feel like this is your favorite Sauvignon Blanc or not. It all has to do with how do you prefer your Sauvignon Blanc? Like, do you prefer this green, herbaceous, kind of grassy, funky kitty juice type of thing? Or are you looking for something that's like passion fruit? Or are you going like the other way with it? Like you want something that's like green fruit, stone fruit, maybe just a kiss of citrus, but with very little of these other elements. There's all sorts of range of this varietal that you can explore, and so ultimately it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but in terms of how I feel, I think it does a darn good job. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the Cloudy Bay Sauvignon Blanc? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. Funky kitty.